What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
So, what are we going to talk about today?
Who comes first, your child or your spouse?
Well, we've seen it where it's three. Is your child, your spouse, or your
pet?
Is
your
that
pet?
Was that your pet?
I'm not feeling these topics. Dog house.
Well, no, it's
who keeps the house cleaner?
First, your mom, your wife, or your child?
I just feel like
or for a woman, your mom, your husband, or your child?
I don't know.
In what order would you put that in?
I feel like I'm always going to be in the back. I'm in the dog house. I'm not keeping the house clean. We have another subject here. I just feel like I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna start approving. I'm gonna be looking at this list, and this is not gonna happen. Maybe for 2 months from now.
This is not gonna put you in the doghouse because we should both have the same answer.
I mean, kids come first. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel
who comes right after the kids?
The mom.
Huh?
You come after the kids.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I said the mom.
Okay, not your mom.
Not my mom.
Yeah. So in the order, it would be your kids, me, and then your mom.
So, and then I guess me at the end somewhere. Hopefully before a pet, maybe, depending on the pet. I'm not feeling these topics.
No, for real, though.
Listen, you know how I am. The kid's always going to come first.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, depending on your mom and then your wife.
Huh? Really?
What happened?
I heard you. I caught you.
What?
You said your mom, then your wife.
No. You see, I'm not having this conversation. No, your wife will come. Your wife comes right after your kids.
Okay.
That's it.
What is that saying? Don't let the family you came from destroy the family you built.
That's what it is? I don't know.
Oh, you haven't heard that one?
I haven't heard that one.
That's the saying. Don't let the family you came from destroy the family you made.
Okay. That can make some sense. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably tough in the beginning, in the first stages of the relationship.
Because the parents always want to be involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree with that because my mom always wanted to be
your mom was always wanted to be. She put her foot down. She cursed in the apartment one time at me. Let's be real.
Okay.
But, I think it's a little difficult in the beginning of the
relationship. I think we got it right, so I agree with you.
And then, once
your kids come first.
Yeah, once your child is born, still certain parents want to be involved a lot.
Mm-hmm. But they need to take a back seat.
You've got to break free.
You got to break free.
You got to break free.
No, I agree with you. I get it.
Yeah.
I do
because your mom was a force. That's
I know.
What it is.
Yeah, we have talked about her before.
Yeah. So she was definitely involved.
Forced to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. But and then as the relationship grows, I think then things get a little bit more settled where it's just those two people.
Well, I definitely, once you have, when you get married, your spouse is priority number one, and then you come. But then when children come along, your children are priority number one.
Right.
And then your spouse is priority number two, and then your parents are priority number three.
What about if a pet? Where does the man fit in this pet situation?
What? Huh?
Is it kids?
We don't have a pet.
When we had a pet,
he fell in the category as children because pets are like your children.
Okay.
They're an extension
of the kids.
Extension of your children.
There you go.
That's why people call them fur babies. Because your pet is kind of like your child. It may not come from your loin, but it is like your child.
So it goes before
you gotta feed them.
It goes before me.
You gotta feed them.
So the kids
get fed. You
gotta
clean up after them.
The dog get fed. Then maybe Jerry get fed.
That didn't work that way in this house when we had our dogs. So don't even go there. You're trying to throw me off.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not gonna happen because
kids,
you weren't treated that way.
Dogs.
It's like you were never kicked off the bed over the dog. Now the dog would sleep on your side of the bed when you left for work.
That I realized that one time. Like I left from work and one time I
One time you stayed home.
Yeah.
And he got out of bed.
Yeah. And I went to the office. I came back. The dog was in my bed. I was like, what the heck?
No, it was on your side of the bed.
Yeah. And I'm like, and she was like,
laid out.
yeah. Shad always does that after you leave. I'm like, what the heck?
Because your side of the bed was warm. So
yeah,
he would run upstairs and like take that running leap onto the bed and just curl
I know the
up
running
on
leap you did. Absolutely.
And curl up on your side of the bed. So yes, in that order where you put it, children, pet, spouse, in-laws.
Wasn't that a scene in the Flintstones? I think even Fred Flintstone got tossed out in the back.
After the dog came before.
I think the dog, right?
Or Dino was the dinosaur.
Somebody put him outside.
Dino.
No respect. No respect. I'm going to be looking at the next podcast.
No. So there's a reason your children come first because
no, they do.
They are your priority. Even though they say they are your priority till they're 18, I think they are our priority until we pass.
Yeah, I mean,
even when they're married, they're your kids. And even when they're married, you still put everything before them.
Absolutely.
Until you have grandkids, then your kids take a back seat, and the grandkids come before that.
So now, is it grandkids, then kids, then pet, then Jerry?
We don't have grandkids yet.
Okay, I just want to know this order. Is it?
We don't have any pets.
It can happen.
No, I like to travel, so we don't have any pets.
See, heard that. No pets until we retire, I guess.
Yeah, until we retire to Florida, then we'll probably get a pet. But yes, in that category, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that sees it that way.
No, I get it. I'm only joking.
It's a motherly thing. But yeah, once your kids have kids, then your kids take a back seat because the priority is their kids. What?
No, I'm agree.
Okay, so it's a
no. I definitely. There was no question. I definitely agree. It's laughable.
Why? Where I'm positioned that all the time, but it's. I agree. So where would you position me? I don't want to take that chance. I don't. You know. Oh come on! I'm not. You're not gonna go to the doghouse. No, I know what order it falls in. It's still gonna be the same order. I'm not gonna. Yeah. So you're not going into the doghouse. I just feel like even when we have grandkids, I know that our grandkids would come before me. Yes. I'll have to push you out the way then. I mean, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Listen, no, there is truth to it. There is absolutely truth to it. Mm-hmm. That, once we have grandkids, it'll be grandkids, then your current kids. Current kids? Yeah, your kids. Your kids, excuse me, your kids. When I meant current, like if there's one in the house still. Yes. Because we have them so spread apart. But if not, it's your kids, of course. And then, now, do you come before the if we had a pet, do you come before the pet? Do I come before that then? What? I'm in the same area for you as you are for me. If I'm looking at it in the same category, our pet would be considered a child. Yeah, but do I go ahead of you then? Huh? Do I go ahead of you? Do you go ahead of me? Yeah, where you're in the back, in my view. Yeah. Grandkids, kids, pet, Jerry, then Cindy. Huh? In my view, you see, he's trying to confuse me on purpose. No, because in your view, it's grandkids, kids, pet, Cindy, Jerry. In my view? Yeah, you said in your view, yeah. In my view, it's my well, we don't, you know what, let's just X the grandkids, because we don't have grandkids yet. Hopefully one day our daughter will give us grandkids. It's children. You want to say Jerry? It's my kids. Okay. My husband. And then my in-laws. Because my mom is not alive. Actually, let me correct. Wait. So then you're in the back. Yeah. So, okay, so when it's your view, you put yourself in the back. Yeah, of course. And in my view, I put myself in the back. Yeah, that's what I wanted to clarify. Yeah, okay. I thought you were still bumping yourself up. No. I'm not that vain.
I'm just double checking. That's
No.
You know, I could have sworn it felt like that before.
No.
But you know, now we're on the same page.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
not vain.
I thought I was
like
in the
that.
back of everybody's page.
No.
All right, here we go, Jerry. There you go. Jerry's got bumped up in somebody's page.
Oh my god. Actually, so let me correct that.
No, you already said it. You're in the back in your page.
I'm always gonna be in the back. I don't care putting myself last. But I need to correct that because my nieces are also my world. They are like my extended children.
Where they fall?
Where my
I
children.
don't even want to talk about this.
Where my
I
children.
don't want to talk about this. It's gonna be too many people to before Jerry gets noticed.
My nieces fall where my children fall because my nieces are like my extended children.
Yeah. Okay. I just got pushed back.
I'm just being honest.
All right. So yeah, I think everybody falls in that same category. I think it's tough in the beginning. So if
It
you
is tough
find
in the beginning when you first
hey,
get
your
married.
in-laws are on you and stuff like that. Trust me, it absolutely happens.
It happens both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It does it both ways. Because
Excuse me.
my in-law, she wasn't that easy.
And it doesn't matter if you have a kid because we had a kid, but we lived in the same building as your mom.
Yes.
So that proximity literally
Made it.
made it harder. You know, maybe 2 buildings down, maybe 5 blocks down would
one
be good,
floor.
but not just a couple of floors over because I made it tough. But it does get better. You do get to that point where you stand on your own and you plant your flag.
And you conquer?
Yeah, you've conquered your own house, your apartment, or whatever it is. You feel like you have, this is my domain.
Okay. You know she's watching from up above.
I know she is. She's laughing though. She's gotta laugh. I'm hoping. No, I think once we went to Fox Street, there was some
Away
breathing.
from my mom. Away from my
There was some
aunts.
breathing room. Yes, there was some.
I think there was too much family in the building. In the
I,
apartment
it was.
building.
Listen, I did it because we were young, you know. So we picked
We needed
a little bit help. I guess.
a lot of help when
Yeah,
we first
so,
had our daughter.
so
you know how they say it takes a village? We had a village.
We had a village. We had a village, and it was a cost. It was a cost of them being right there, in there.
She was not that bad.
She cursed me
Some
out.
in-laws can be worse. My mom was not a meddler. She was just over-opinionated sometimes, but she wasn't a meddler.
No, she wasn't a meddler. No.
No, there are mother-in-laws that are meddlers.
Yeah,
They are.
that could be another topic. Mother-in-laws.
Is your mother-in-law
Yeah.
meddling?
Meddling mother-in-law? Is that a
Yeah.
good word? Meddling mother-in-law?
Yeah, we're not. Your mom's not a meddling mother.
No, my mom is not. No.
Neither was my mom, but I've heard nightmares. I've heard crazy.
No,
stories.
your mom wasn't a meddling. No, she was just. I don't want to go into this.
No, we gotta save that one. For
Yeah, that's the same. That is definitely a topic because everybody's gonna go through it. But the same way, you know, right now you're gonna go through where you are in the chain.
in the chain on the spectrum
and the spectrum of the family, the circle
of priority.
Circle
of priority. That's a good one.
The circle. What was that show? Meet the Flockers.
Yeah, the Flockers.
What was his circle of truth?
Circle of trust.
Circle of trust.
Yeah, you want to be in the circle, not on the outer part of the
So
circle.
the circle of priority is where you are in the circle and when you're gonna get served, when someone's gonna help.
Whoa. I don't serve you.
No, I serve.
I'm Dominican, but I'm half Dominican, but I don't serve you.
No, I serve myself. I mean, in a not in that literal sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But take it easy. Wow.
Let me correct it. My father's side of the family, which is Dominican, the women usually serve the men when there are get-togethers.
I was shocked when I
events.
saw that. Yeah.
So the men eat first. They serve them individual servings, and they eat at the table. Then the women, they don't do that too much now. They used to do it more when we first started dating. They don't do it as much, but when it's the older generation and they're in charge of the event, that's how they handle it. I don't serve him. Even when I'm at my father's family's house, I'm like, you can get up and go serve yourself. And I dare anybody to tell me, get up and serve your husband.
No. I serve myself.
So, back to our topic. Yes, your children should always fall first because you birthed them and they are your responsibility. You're raising them. So they should always come first.
They always do.
And
I think
then-
they do. It's just, I just gotta throw it out there of the different levels. You know, and also, you know, your in-laws become involved, and they're still ranking that priority and stuff like that.
They do rank in the priority.
You know, because your mom was definitely in that circle. I mean, she was.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. She wasn't a pain in the neck though, but she was in that.
She wasn't
circle.
what? She wasn't a pain in the neck.
No, she wasn't.
Sometimes she was a pain in the neck.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. you wouldn't say it that way because you're her daughter, but I got
mom, my mom was the best.
There was something on that side. Nobody can see it. Yeah, I think this is it. I think it was a quick one. I think it's, you know, it's an easy.
It's an easy discussion.
It's an easy discussion. Yeah,
I
think
some people tend to put themselves before their children.
Yeah.
Their priorities, their needs, and I think the children come first. Because
you know, I think to say
even when they're adults, they always need like if my mom was alive, I would still be her priority.
Yeah.
Because your kids.
No, yeah, absolutely.
First,
I mean,
even when they're adults.
Yeah. No. And like I said, it just depends on where you are and where you live and how close your in-laws are in that circle, and you know, it does get better. You know, and then it's just you.
Bad. I swear, she wasn't that bad.
It's you and your kids and your spouse and your partner, and that's it.
Yep.
And where you're ranking it.
And I think that
and if you have a pet.
Yes. That hub should always be priority number one.
Yep.
So technically, what we say is priority number one is the people that live under your roof.
Yeah, your kids. I mean,
your
it's
kids.
Yeah.
You know, and well, maybe if your in-law lives under the roof, I guess he falls.
I guess again, that's why I'm saying that. That's why it depends on where you are and where you live and how close. So here, like you say, if your in-law lives there, where you fall, you know what I'm saying, with that person, you know. Mm-hmm. So I think that was it. That was a quick one. It wasn't like so much detail. Even I felt like
you were in the hot spot.
I was in the hot spot.
Okay, I'll try and make the next.
No, topic. I'm gonna next. I'm gonna pick next time.
Why? I
just feel.
I think we're doing great.
Yeah. Okay. No. Anyway, everybody, you know what to do. Like, subscribe.
Come on, really?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying.
She says it. I took it away.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, you don't like the topics?
No, I just feel like a couple of ones were just like, you know, doghouse, who keeps the house clean. Priority of where, I mean, the kids actually going to go first. I just knew I was going to be in the back, just waving. Please, sir. Please, Mrs. Gonzalez. Can I have a plate of porridge?
Stupid. Okay. All right, guys. So that was, I guess, we've taken up enough of your time with seeing, you know, where your children and your spouse and your in-laws fall in the pyramid of
priority in the house. Priority
in the pyramid of priority.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool. In the pyramid of priority. Okay. We'll use that one down the road.
There you go.
So, guys, like, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Comment.
Share.
And
we'll see you in the next episode.
See you in the next episode.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Guys. Bye.
Bye.
That was kind of interesting. That was kind of a good one.